Welcome to True Talk with Bree. Any pictures or videos you see in my video is protected by the Fair Use Act. And yes, I'm up early this morning with this video because it was laid on my heart. I did a video on yesterday regarding unhealed trauma to the strength of a woman, and it was talking about Mary J. Blige. And I dedicate this message to any woman who dealt with unhealed trauma. Now, I played a clip of Jaguarwright's video and the things that she said about Mary J. Blige. I only played a small clip because I am an advocate for women who have been sexually abused, so I could not play the whole video itself. The piece that I played was her talking about the woman that Kendu is with right now, which is Mary J. Blige's ex-husband, is Mary J. Blige's girlfriend. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say alleged. That's what Jaguarwright is saying. But anyway, Mary J. Blige has not fought that on a defamation lawsuit. So, we can look at that as being handwriting on the wall. But neither here nor there. That is the case. And knowing what I know now so far as Mary J. Blige about being sexually abused, that is part of the collateral damage. If you are married and you feel that you have to have a girlfriend, yourself, the woman, you have to have a girlfriend, there is a void there in your life. Because if you are married to a man, there's no need for a girlfriend. So that would tell me at the time that Mary J. Blige married Kendu, that would tell me that she wasn't fully healed from being sexually abused. And to the women who have been sexually abused, I'm going to encourage you to seek therapy so you don't go through what Mary J. Blige went through and what so many other women went through. Many of us, part of the collateral damage, we live a promiscuous lifestyle. We either become stud or lesbians. We indulge in heavy drinking, drugs. Some of us just refrain from having sex at all. Now, some women are perfectly fine who have been sexually abused, but I'm talking about the majority, that is part of the collateral damage. And there are many women in that music industry that have been sexually abused. I'm not name dropping. I just discern who has and who is not. So, first things first, if you have been sexually abused, please do not blame yourself. It was not your fault. You did not ask for it. You can become whole after being sexually abused. You don't have to walk around being broken for the rest of your life. That is not what God intended. And the things that we're using to suppress our pain is not going to really help us in the end. Because when we go through doing all the drugs, drinking, excessively, and alcohol, living a promiscuous lifestyle, living a lesbian lifestyle, what we went through is still going to be there. Those thoughts are still going to be there. So that's why I'm encouraging you to go see a therapist so you can, talk to someone and get the healing that you need. So you don't have to remain broken. And you're not looking for void fillers to fill a void that only God can fill. And God does the healing. So look to God for your healing. So that is one of the reasons why, like I said, I could not play the entire video because the things that Jaguarwright was saying, it just sounded as if I just knew that Mary J. Blige had been sexually abused. I have a book and it's called Sis, You're Not Alone. I was sexually abused too. Well, I have a letter that I wrote to women who lived a promiscuous lifestyle. And I got a letter I wrote to women who are studs and lesbians. And dealing with the studs and lesbians part, a lot of people knock them for their lifestyles, but they don't pray for their healing. And that same thing goes with women who live a promiscuous lifestyle. A lot of people will knock you for your lifestyle, but they don't pray for your healing. They don't know the root of why you are the way you are. They just see the outcome and they talk about you. But I believe in praying for people and not knocking you when you're already down. So if we as women learn to build each other up instead of knocking each other down, we can have this world could be a better place. So that really concludes my video on Sis, You're Not Alone. I was sexually abused too. And just an update on marriage on MJB. And I also, let me say this before I conclude this video. I will have my friend by the name of Katrina Davis. She wrote a book too dealing with sexual abuse. And it's called Hush. I'm going to have her on this platform. And what I'm going to be doing this year is basically, I got a couple of women who's going to be on my platform talking about sexual abuse they have went through and the collateral damage they went through of being sexually abused. And this is really to help women to let you know that you are not alone. But at the same time, please get help. You don't have to carry these scars around for the rest of your life. And thank you for watching Truth Talk with Bree. Let me conclude this video with a few parts of affirmations I had written that I have in the back of my book, because I really truly want to help some women today who have been sexually abused and that are still dealing with unhealed trauma. The sexual abuse that was designed to break me couldn't destroy me. The shame I felt from being molested or raped as a child was for the abuser to hold and not me. I will no longer walk in shame. What has happened to me in my past will not dictate my future. My peace during the process of my healing is my power. I no longer blame myself because I did not ask to be sexually abused. I have the right to become whole. I am patient with myself during my journey of healing. I am worthy of self-love. I do not have to accept brokenness as my portion. I will no longer walk in silence about my sexual abuse. I have the right and ability to tell the truth about what has happened to me. I am God's masterpiece. I am worthy of respect. I am beautiful. I am powerful. I am resilient. Ladies, speak these positive affirmations over your life. Just because you were abused doesn't mean that you have to remain broken. What was designed to break you don't have to destroy you. You're still here. Know your worth so you don't keep selling for less. And thank you for listening to True Talk with Bree.